Well, hello guys, welcome to The Corner, where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. And Fairy Tail is messing with my schedule once again. So let's get to that review of Fairy Tail Chapter 527. In the chapter of Fairy Tail, we hit a point where, August is using his final move, the move that's going to kill him in the end, kinda like Ice Shell. And the thing that was being said about the Light Dragon Eel ended up going to him instead. It was him. The mother could only defeat him. He was the one that the mother could only defeat. And that is what in turns ends up happening. Mavis shows up, not really showing up, but showing up at some point in time. It was a weird thing. Like, Mavis was in his iframe, and he saw her, and he stopped, and there was nothing left, and he just disappeared. Got a little melodramatic for what was going on there, though. But I guess it was blatantly obvious nobody was going to be able to defeat August. Like, they really made August pretty overpowered. Yes, they figured out how to actually attack him directly, and that was a good weak point, but August had this incredible last move, ready to destroy everything, and he stops. And then he calls out for his mother after death. Mavis ends up hearing this and looks behind her, but not to no avail because he was gone. I find this to be a melodramatic end to August, and honestly, I feel they could have done a little bit better on his end tail. But I guess when you go all out with a character and kill him off rather quickly, it seems like there is a bit more to it. I think they could have did a little bit differently, but you know what? Either way, the whole legend thing comes into the situation for Light Dragon Eel, and it was August this whole time, not the Light Dragon Eel that we know, and we're going to get into the actual Light Dragon Eel here in a second. Now, the actual Light Dragon Eel gets killed off by his father. Well, I guess he calls him father, but he never agreed for him to be father, and he says, "You're just a demon on my book of end, and you are not my son." And he kills him off, and Natsu gets pissed off at Zara for what he just had done. Even though, why didn't Natsu stop him before he killed off the Light Dragon Eel? Why didn't he do it? Why? I mean, he had time. Was he just sitting there in shock that he hit his own comrade, his own ally? Was he in that much of a shock? Because he's seen this happen several times before, and yet he just sits there and lets Zeref take care of his work. I mean, that's not Natsu-like. Natsu doesn't do that. Natsu would have come in and saved him at the last moment in time, but he did not. He did not. He didn't do anything. All he did was, after Zeref killed him, he went and punched him in the face for what he had done. And what the hell? Like, they needed to find a way to write off the Light Dragon Eel some way, shape, or form because they didn't want him there anymore? I mean, you just don't do that when Natsu's there. Natsu's going to punch him in the face. Natsu would have punched him in the face because Natsu wouldn't want that to happen. Natsu just doesn't sit by idly and watch somebody kill somebody else, especially when they're an ally of the other person. He gets angry about this. And there's been times in Fairy Tail where, yes, the ally of another ally ends up kicking that ally's butt, and Natsu couldn't do anything about it at the time because of how fast it went. But this was an obvious slow thing. This was very slow and vindictive. Like, literally, it was slow. There was no way around it not being slow. This didn't happen within a second. This didn't happen within 5 seconds. This happened within at least 30 seconds to a minute. Enough reaction time for Natsu to come in and knock Zeref in the face for what he just did, what he was going to do. Unless Natsu was all like, I didn't think he was actually going to kill him. No, Natsu saw him puncture the Light Dragon Eel. Puncture him with magic. That means Natsu would have came in and punched him in the face. Sorry guys, but it's just... what just happened here? Like, Natsu normally just jumps in and saves the day. And this time he did not. He didn't even go for the situation at hand. That obviously took about a minute to even elapse. More than enough time to react. I don't know guys, I guess I'm irritated because they killed off August in such a melodramatic way. August killed himself in the end, and just because he saw his mother. His mother didn't stop him. He saw his mother, and that's how he died. Because he stopped his magic, and his magic only killed him. And then you have to add that on top of Natsu not stopping Zeref from killing somebody. Which is completely out of character for Natsu. I don't understand, I guess, why that ended up happening with that situation, but I can understand the August part. I can, but at the same point in time, come on! He's an old man! He lived through his life, and then he was reborn as a demon of Zeref in the end. He grew up, he lived his life, he would be out of the phase of like, my mother, I love her, I've never seen her my whole life, but it's been 200, 300, 400 years, but I love her. I don't know guys, I'm just getting, this is turning into a rant after this point, but oh my god. They did something completely wrong in this chapter for some odd reason. And I don't even understand why. Why are they trying to rush what's happening right now? Why are they trying to push it even faster than it already is going? There's no reason for it. There's no reason for August to have died in the way he did. There's no reason for Natsu not to have punched Zeref as he was trying to kill off the Light Dragon Neil. There's no reason for those situations to not end up happening. But I guess I'm thinking too much into it in the end. It's just this. I'm used to these characters. I know these characters. I know what they do, and this chapter put all characters out of character, and it was just like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, excuse my swearing, guys, but what the fuck? But at least there's a sliver of hope in this situation, even though I still don't understand how Natsu's using Dragon Slayer magic, but after destroying the Dragon Slayer slave, maybe he can't eat flames at this point. Maybe that's the only difference he has, so he can't recover as a Dragon Slayer, but he can still use Dragon Slayer magic because it's already embedded into him. I don't know, but that's not the point here, and it's not even in this chapter. It was just something that was in my head right there, so I needed to say something about it. Anyways, but they found a way to be able to save Natsu, apparently, after Natsu takes out Zeref. So that's a good silver lining at least, but at the same point in time, just the whole chapter in general, and I know I'm going in circles, but good silver lining, good situation there, but the chapter was all fucked up in the first place. But we also have to understand that Ignalia is now in the warfare as well, and he's around where Wendy and Urza is at this moment in time, and he's going to go kill off all the Dragon Slayers in the first place. And we all know that they're going to need Natsu to be able to take on Ignalia in the first place in this situation. There's a lot of things going on after the Zeref chapter anyways, so I don't understand why they're trying to rush this part of the chapter. Why they're trying to rush the Zeref part. Why they're pushing it so fast at this moment in time when it's ridiculous on what they're doing and what they're taking out of character, what they're just doing to the characters after this point in time. Understand, it's their artistic point of view, but when you have a certain standard of character and that character does certain things you expect from them at all times, there's always an unexpected situation. That's not what I'm getting at, but when you take a character out of character and he doesn't do what he normally does, why? Natsu's been through this several times. He should know. August is an old man that's lived for a good 100 of years or so. He's apparently the child of Zeref and Mavis, and he's over 100 years old as is, which means the feelings of love for his mother or anything like that wouldn't be as strong just for seeing her face. There's just something that it did in this chapter that just didn't make sense to me, I guess. It put all the characters out of character, and it really was one of those things that you're just like, what the hell? But I guess we will go into the next chapter with new light, new thoughts, and the original type situation. But I think we could have probably done without this chapter in the first place, just because of Natsu letting somebody get killed, knowing that he was about to get killed, and August died in a melodramatic death. So until the next time, you guys, I hope you guys have a great day and a fun one as well. God, fucking damn it, what the fuck are they fucking doing? Fuck.